Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, thanks a bunch for stopping by. Today's beer is Lion Stout from Ceylon, Lion Brewery Limited. These guys are in Sri Lanka. This was sent to me by Rico. He has sent me several different versions, I think. This particular one is 8.8 foreign export stout. He sent me a canned version I did a couple years ago. And I think I've had this one for a while, guys. It says sold in 4 packs. No date, just a bunch of numbers on the bottles. And y'all seen that in the opening video there. And it says 1303100510. I don't have a clue what that's supposed to mean, guys. I don't have any idea. I mean, maybe some of you guys do what that's supposed to mean. If that's some kind of bottled on date or has anything to do with the bottling process, I do not know. But it is an 8.8% Imperial Stout, so it should keep for a long time. Depending on whether they used any kind of coffee in the brewing process, I'm not sure of. I reviewed the canned version back in October of 2016, so I would think this was probably at least a 2015 or 2016 beer, probably. They need to put something on there, guys. Some kind of vintage, so to let you know, other than a bunch of scrambled up numbers. It means nothing to most people. But maybe they're doing it now. I don't know. I don't buy this particular beer, but I have done it. I have had it several times. I went back and looked. I've seen the canned version, but I couldn't see where I did the bottle. I'm pretty sure I did the bottle version before, but we're going to re-review it. It's in the fridge. We're getting down, pulling a lot of stuff, as y'all noticed in the opening fridge video. A lot of stuff that I pulled out of the closet in the cellaring fridge downstairs. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. It may come to the point where sometime this fall the beer reviews will stop. So, hope not, but it is what it is. Once I get through all the beers that I have cellared and in the closet in the fridge downstairs, it's going to be over unless somebody sends me something. I'm not begging for beers, but I've reviewed just about everything that I can get my hands on around here, guys. Not a lot of new stuff being bottled or stuff available here. So we shall see. So with that being said, let's get on with this one. Over to Untapped. They have it at 55 IBUs. It says Lion Stout, Sina Stout is brewed in Sri Lanka, Ceylon, and has a heritage dating back to 1881. So they've been brewing beers for a long time, and they already know what they're doing. Other than putting a proper vintage or a date on the bottle, other than that, they seem to know what they're doing. Wish they would do that. And maybe they are now. So hopefully. I got my fingers crossed. I'm a big date Nazi, guys. If it ain't got a vintage or a bottled on date on it, I'm not going to buy your beers, guys. That's the bottom line. It is a traditional stout with a blend of chocolate, coffee, and toffee flavors. It has an extraordinary chocolate mocha liqueur-like character. The 80% ABV bottle conditioned beer is brewed from British, Czech, and Danish malts with Syrian hops and English yeast strain. All the ingredients are transported along precarious roads to the brewery located 3,500 feet above sea level. 3,500 feet is not that big. I've got a mountain right here beside my house that's 3,500 feet, so that's not a big mountain. Now, when you're telling me you're 10, 12, 15,000 feet up, now that's a big mountain. But 3,500, not too big. I got mountains that size around here, so not too precarious, if you ask me. So, but anyway, 8.8, 55 IBUs, don't have any idea what that coat on the front means, guys. So let's get on with it. Let's get it open. Nice hiss, a little bit of smoke. Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate it, sir. Fairly big beer, not a monster beer. 8.8, almost 9%er. The bit of sediment on the bottom of the bottle, looked like from that final little bit of pour on the back end. And I can see some specks on the bottom, so it did have some chunky monkeys in the bottom of it, but when it's dark beer like this, it's hard to see those unless you see them coming out at the bottom when you're pouring it, or the can. Pitch black, guys. Very dark beer. Very reminiscent of what a stout looks like. A little over a finger of head on that pour. Not a dark, deep khaki color, but it is an all-white color. Aggressive pour. Real tight bubbles around the side. A little bit bigger bubbles in the center from that aggressive pour. To the nose we go. Nice roasted malt. I am getting hints of bittersweet chocolate, maybe some black molasses, caramel, toffee. Smells very nice, guys. Seems to have cellared very well. And they are canning, because I just did that review a couple years ago. Well, 2016, October of 2016, so not quite 3 years ago. So I don't know if they're still bottling and they're canning everything now, which leads me to think that it's probably either a 2016 or older version. I would seriously doubt they're still doing bottles and cans of the same beer, but I'm not sure. Very nice aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Nice roasted malt. Very easy drinking. Very smooth. A little bit of the bittersweet chocolate. Not getting a lot of coffee notes now at this stage of the game. May have been more prominent, fresh, but hard to tell when it's not dated. And some of these beers may sit on the shelf for quite a bit, especially over here. Not sure. Like I said, this is not available at Kroger's or the craft beer / gas station around here. You would have to go to a craft beer store to pick this up if it was available here. Kind of tasty. Alcohol seems to be very well hidden. Pretty sure these guys know what they're doing. I just wish they would date stuff, and like I said, they may be doing that now. So let me sip on it. It's right out of the fridge. Nice slicing. It's left on the glass, and we'll come back and do the final chug and give it a grade. All right, guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Tasty beer, guys. I mean, it's not exceptional. It's not world class. I've had better, but it is a tasty beer. If you like trying something like this from across the pond, it's a nice one to pick up and drink fresh or cellar, whatever you choose to do. And I went back and looked at the canned version, and it has the same bunch of numbers that mean absolutely nothing. So even though they have the ability to do it, they choose not to. So probably be a reason why I would choose not to buy it. But we're going to review it here. It is tasty, not world class. I don't even think it's an A beer, guys, but it is tasty. Final chug. Whole lot of sediment in the bottom of the glass there, coming out of the bottom of the bottle. So, which tells me it's probably got some age to it. It is a decent beer. I enjoyed it. Like I said, there are better imperial stouts out there that have a whole lot more coffee, chocolate flavors to them than what this one has, but decent beer. Guys, to me, I was on the fence between a B and a B plus, but since it doesn't have a vintage or can't decipher the numbers, it gets to B. 85 is where I'm going to give this. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 88. That's in their B plus range. So if it has something kind of vintage or dating I could decipher, I would probably give it that grade too. So let's just say it's a B plus beer in a B bottle. Yeah. Over to Untapped, they have it at 3.62, which is in their B range. Also, I agree with that. With the information they're giving us, it's a B beer. So with that being said, if you've had the Lion Stout, this is the bottle edition, which I think they may be canning it only now. I'm not sure whether they're still doing bottles and cans. Not sure. I don't have that information. So if you've had a bottle version recently, let me know what you think. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.